seems completely random, but we're just gonna go to the park. It's a really nice day, and I just wanna make an example of like how you can do a vlog about pretty much nothing. It's like a trip to the park. It's nothing important, but this is how I think you can make anything cool to watch on a video. So when I'm filming like a completely random video, I try to do little fun things like this.
Hello, I love you, booby.
Okay. See, it's just little simple things like that that can make a video a little bit more interesting. What are you doing? And along with shots where you're kind of like moving around and you're holding the camera, I like to do some still shots too, like put the camera on a tripod and walk past it. And then you gotta walk back and get it. That's kind of something else I do. Most of the time I try to come up with these little weird artistic shots where you have like the subject, the foreground, and the background. Kind of like this. I also kind of like to put a little bit of music behind everything. Not everything though, like sometimes when I'm talking, I like to not have music. That way there's more emphasis on the talking. Pretty much always put music behind the shots that are kind of cool, artistic, and kind of the action shots too. I kind of like to put music behind also. Something else I'd like to outline about shooting videos, I always like to film things in the way that I would like to see them. While I'm filming them, I kind of like to picture myself watching the video. Look, I'm trying to vlog here. I always like to try to like picture myself sitting on the toilet, consuming the video. How would I want to see the world?
Come on!
That's how I film it. Does that make sense?
Tight. Let's go.
Which way are we going? All right, might need a new camera after that.
Ready, set, go.
So one other thing you can do that's kind of cool is set your camera up on a tripod and do a time lapse. And one thing you want to do is turn your frame rate way down, and then it's really neat to like set your time lapse up to start when there's a beat of music about to play. I don't know if that makes sense, but just watch this. Sure if that's a very good example, because the thing that makes a time lapse kind of cool is seeing clouds or cars kind of go by. The other thing that you have to do when you're doing a time lapse is in the edit you have to be able to speed it up, and the only way I've figured out how to do it is to speed it up, render it, speed it up, render it, and kind of do that over and over until you get the desired speed of the video. I got to start getting more cardio in so I can get my heart rate up and be healthier, right? I have no idea why I'm running. You know, good practice is only to run when something is chasing you. In this next part, it would kind of apply to like if somebody was doing vlog stuff. Try to film things that you think may be interesting. And there's something I'm seeing that might be kind of interesting is there's a little graveyard right behind this church, and there's a door right here that's wide open. This could be borderline illegal, but I do want to check the door and make sure that it's not supposed to be open. That way the church is not letting the air conditioner out or something like that, you know? So I'm just gonna check it and make sure that we don't need to close it, right? Part of me thinks about like some Walking Dead stuff or Night of the Living Dead. Part of me thinks about like that kind of thing going on in this door. Okay. All right, so that is a utility room. It's like an air conditioner unit in there. I didn't see any dead people. It looks like it might be okay if it's open. So I'm just gonna leave it alone. Another little pointer I try to do is like, speak my truth, but at the same time I want to try to share anything that might be positive. And I think this little book box thing is positive. I've been seeing these things pop up a lot. This is where you put a book in and you take a book out. I kind of like that. Good job to whoever makes these.
I said you need to hide behind a big tree.
Okay, I'm gonna hide. What are we hiding from?
So they don't look at us.
Oh, those kids over there playing football. Another something that's kind of cool to do for your videos is to incorporate a little bit of drone footage. You don't want to do too much drone footage because it seems kind of boring. At some point it just becomes like drone footage over music. I always try to use it to emphasize a greater point or sort of transition to another scene. Boy, I'm out of breath. Okay, thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you. You know what? It's always weird when you have children, they scream and cry all the time, by the way. It's always weird when I'm trying to end my video, so I'm not gonna say bye. I'm just gonna end it right here. Okay.